Are you trying to make money with your laser, but you don't have a lot of time to make products? Well, I went ahead and timed myself to see how long it took me to make 25 products that I can profit over $200 on. We're on a time crunch, so let's get that laser fired on and I will show you just how easy this is. Okay, the first thing you need to do is go to my website and download the Star Wars file because it has this cute little Grogu charm. Then we bring that into our editing program, take out the hole and size it up to about 2 inches. Any other cute design will absolutely work for this. I laid them out all snuggy. I think 8 of these will do nicely. Now I just need to engrave and cut them out. I start the stopwatch and we are off. I am using a fun pastel green color. I'll have links to my favorite materials in the description. Be sure to leave the masking layer on for these. You'll see why in just a moment. Well, that took me about 12 minutes exactly. Now, all of our lasers will have different engrave and cut times, but luckily for this part of the product making, we could be doing other projects to maximize our time, such as I started a load of laundry while I was doing this. And would you just look at that little baby face? Now, it's not quite done yet, so let's cut out one more thing and we'll move on to phase 2 for this product. For the second product, I'll be using wood. It doesn't have to be solid wood like this, just some sort of wood that you can easily engrave and does well with paint. Now, before I cut them all out, I just need to put on some masking tape. This extra wide masking tape is super convenient for this. I start that stopwatch again, and in about 15 minutes, you can see we've got some cool planet shapes. I'll have these for just a $1 download on my website, but it will be free for my paid patrons on my Patreon. All the links will be in the description. I go and grab all of these along with our little Grogu heads and we head outside. I very simply just spray paint in the engravings with a black spray paint. This one has a matte finish, but any nice black spray paint will do. And while I was out there, I saw a huge spider that I looked up, and it's called a camel spider, and I debated maybe never going back outside again, but luckily these need some dry time, so let's just start lasering the next products and not worry about that right now. This next one is super fun, and it will add a bit of royalty to our product line so far. We'll need to start with this 16th inch thin black acrylic. To make the assembly process even easier, I'm going to put on some 3M double-sided sticky tape from this roll I have, and then we just cut out these crown shapes right through it. That was pretty fast. There's no engraving for these products, just cutting. For the top layer, I am going to cut out 4 of these heart crowns in a mirrored pink acrylic. Once those are done, my supervisor's coming in to check on me. Once those are done, I use some masking tape to lift everything out because I want to keep the little hearts inside the crown. Then I just do the same exact thing, but with a mirrored gold acrylic color. Since I'm not emotionally ready to go back outside yet, let's assemble these crowns. The sticker backing is on there, which makes it literally as easy as peeling that off and putting on the mirrored acrylic. The reason I did 4 of each color is so I can alternate a pink crown with a gold heart and a gold crown with a pink heart to make a total of 8 crowns. After arming myself with my best tactical gear, which was pretty much just foil and plastic wrap, I was able to go outside and get everything. Just barely. These Grogu charms are pretty much done. Using some Gorilla duct tape, I peel off all the masking layers. The spray paint makes really quick work of coloring in those engravings. We are getting really close to the end. Have you figured out what the final products will be yet? Anyway, now let's give those planets some color. Using my favorite Sharpie oil paint pens, I get to coloring. I just randomly alternate colors, and there you go. 9 more super bright, fun products. Now to finish them up. If you guessed these were going to be pins, then you are correct. They could absolutely be magnets also. For me, I'm simply going to glue on one of these pins to the back of each of these. I find they are super duper easy to sell and so cheap to make. I just had to touch up some paint and now we can figure out our final time. Well, it looks like I'm at about 54 minutes, but let's round that up a bit to take in consideration things like getting the files loaded, battling a scary spider, spray paint, etc. I'm confident that you can make this many pins or magnets in about an hour. I plan on selling these around $8 to $10 a piece, which puts me around that $200 profit area. The only thing left to do is package these up, like on these cards, or display them on a corkboard covered in a piece of felt. That's easy enough. If you utilize some of the techniques you learned today, I just know your customers will be impressed. If you want to master more ways to make money with your laser, then check out this video next.